Thanks, man. Appreciate it. My dad's gonna kill me. How many of you have had that thought before? I'm having it right now. And I had it a lot when I was a kid, too. That's because my dad, Big Jack, well, he always wanted me to own up to whatever stupid thing that I did. And that put a lot of pressure on me. But you know what I've come to realize over the years? That Big Jack actually put a lot of pressure on himself. I'm not kidding, guys. I once caught him talking to a statue of Atlas. You know, the guy carrying the world on his back? Weight of the world, right? You and me, pal. I caught him doing that. But I'll say this about him. He's never given in to pressure. Really. He's a tough guy, and I'm hoping this story illustrates this. All right, so a couple years ago, I moved to Westchester, and I got a dog. My dog's a pit bull. I call my dog Stannis. My dad calls him Cujo. But Cujo loves Big Jack. Why? Because Big Jack has a pool, and Cujo loves to swim more than anything else. And one day, a couple summers ago, my dad invites us over, and he says he'll watch my dog. So I'm, all right, sure. I bring him up, I drop my dog off, and I give my dad his early birthday present, which was a growler of Victory's Dirt Wolf IPA. Powerful drink for a powerful man. And I leave. I leave maybe around like 1 o'clock or so, and I get back around 9 to find my dog still swimming, and my dad looking like he had been through hell and back. His shirt's ripped, he's bleeding, and he has that all too familiar pissed off look on his face. Now, at this point, he could have told me anything, but he decided to tell me the truth. And this is what happened. Around 4 o'clock or so, my dog had been swimming for about 2.5 to 3 hours, and Big Jack got a little worried about that. No, he wasn't worried that my dog was going to drown. He was worried that my dog was going to piss in the pool. So he goes over and he gets him out of the pool and he takes him outside. Now this is where my dad has a bit of a delusion of grandeur, because he fancies himself at this moment to be a bit of a master of all beasts, because he takes my dog outside without a leash. Yeah, there's no fence. Now I bet you're thinking my dog runs away. No, my dog doesn't run. Just like Big Jack. Big Jack doesn't run either, but for very different reasons. My dog doesn't run because he's lazy. My dad doesn't run because he had his knee replaced. So they both just mosey, really. And guess who moseyed on into the briars and then off into the woods beyond my parents' property? It wasn't Big Jack. It was Cujo. And Big Jack just watched him go. Just looked at him. He was dumbstruck. He was rooted to the ground. I'm guessing the weight of the world got a little bit heavier. And then finally he snaps out of it and he starts going after him. But before he gets to the briars, he remembers something very important. He's not wearing any shoes. God damn it! So he runs back into the house and he grabs the very first thing that he could find, which was a pair of my mother's flip-flops. And now Big Jack is flipping and flopping his way through the briars. And they cut him to shreds. Until finally he breaks free, and now he's in the woods, but he still can't find my dog. He's walking around, he's getting deeper and deeper into the woods until he finds this big chain-linked fence. And he spies a hole in the bottom of the fence, big enough for a dog, not big enough for a Big Jack. So now Big Jack's on top of the fence, right? And he decides, to save time, I'm going to hop down. Grabs onto a nearby branch, he hops, and the branch bends. Doesn't even try to hold him up. And he goes tumbling down. And he lands in such a way that the thong of the sandal twists his toe in the wrong direction. It still hurts him to this day, and he refers to it as his Cujo toe. But despite all this, Big Jack presses on. And he ends up finding my dog, moseying about. He gets him, brings him back. My dog jumps back in the pool like nothing of any significance had just happened. And my dad tells me all this, and I'm blown away. And I say, geez, Dad, you did all this for my dog? And my dad Big Jack looked at Little Jack, and he said, yeah, you're my boy, you know. And that dog, it's what you love most. And I couldn't live with myself if I lost what you love most. Yeah, aw. Then this happened. He called out to my dog, listen, pal, your owner's back. You could sink like a rock right now. I ain't getting you out. To which I say, Dad, I think you earned your birthday present a little early. Why don't you go and drink some of that dirt wolf I got you? And Big Jack looks at me and goes, I already did. I said, the whole thing? Yeah, I lost your dog. I thought you were going to kill me. That's all I got, guys. Thank you. Big ups to Big Jack. I don't really know how to do it. Thanks, man.